Big roo up there in the paddock. It's right on the edge of the road. They got a bad habit, roos, they're just coming straight back at you. So that was a good pickup, mind you. He's sitting in the middle of the road, so he wasn't hard to spot. Let's see if I can get it, because you don't see kangaroos on many of my rides. But yeah, I want to get hold of this one. He is a big boy. See if there he is in the paddock there. He's just trying to jump the fence. Or he's got over it. Yeah, he's over the fence. He's off. There he goes. Go, big fella. Get to freedom. He's a big boy. You want to hit him, do a bit of damage? Alright, so this morning I've got my trusty camera on the front there. Not so much to get my ugly noggin, but to get the group once I get there. So off on a trip this morning from about an hour and a bit, and I'll meet up with the group, and then we'll head down into the Scenic Rim. Hopefully the Scenic Rim is not as dry as what we are here now, because we've had some hot weather in the last week or so, and combine that with some very strong winds such as we've got this morning. About 30 kilometres an hour winds this morning, so what is probably 18 degrees on my temp gauge is probably more like about 10. It is rather chilly, so it's not cold, but it's just cool because I'm still really in summer gear. And so hopefully we can get down there, get going, and all will be good. Bit of an update on some things. I've had the brakes done, so I did the brake pads myself, but I had the brakes bled yesterday by my local Can-Am dealer. They're not a Spyder dealer as such, but they do all the other Can-Ams. And I thought, hey, if you guys can do off-road brakes, you can do on-road ones as well. So they did those for me yesterday. I just didn't have the tools to do it. So yeah, I got them to do it. They were really good. They're happy to learn this stuff because they want to try and support the local Spyder group, which is good. But it'd be nice if BRP actually made them a BRP authorised agent to service, but that's a whole nother story. Okay, so I've got a fair crew on today. First up, we're all the way. Hey! We've got a crew in front, crew behind. Bit of action up there with periscope. I'll wait for Esther. Alright, so we're away. I don't know what happened there, but someone decided they didn't want to take off from the lights. We're going okay. Got the periscope up, waiting for the other crew to come. Hopefully they get on the back. So what have we got today? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, myself 5, 2 behind, 7, 8. 8 in total. Alright, we're all... So I'm in the middle today, piggy middle. Alright, so we're heading down to Coralban. We've just taken off from Yamanto near Ipswich at the McDonald's. Why McDonald's? Not because we wanted to eat there, it's because it had a big car park. It was a very difficult car park to get out of though. Yeah, that's us today. Got the full crew on, got the camera up there, looking up there. Here it is. It should be a ripping day out. Alright, we'll take some footage throughout the day, but yeah, there's the group. So Jared, Danny, got Barry and Maureen, Gary behind us, myself, Esther, my old blue bike there with Dom and Dell. And at the back is our mad Austrian friend, as a Broomwagen as he called it. He's a ripper. They're good people as always, out and about with us, so should be a great day on the bike. Okay, so where we're headed today is called the Scenic Rim. I don't know if that's showing up over there with the big rocky sort of hills in the foreground, yeah, the background over there. That's the range that separates the inland parts to the from us to the Gold Coast hinterland. So we're heading in around that rocky area, commonly known as the Scenic Rim. Beautiful riding around the Scenic Rim area in Queensland. So just out of Brisbane, probably about 45 minutes out of the centre of Brisbane, and you've got yourself this wonderful riding area called the Scenic Rim. So if you're ever in the South East Queensland area, or you live in this area, make the most of it and go and ride the Scenic Rim. It is very nice. There you go, that's a bit of a better view of those hills. I think we're going to get a bit of that as we head over this next little lump, which would be nice. Most of those things are volcanic. I just found out an interesting fact the other day, and that was that Australia is the only continent in the world that doesn't have an active volcano. Certainly have lots of old leftover ones, but yeah, no active ones. And I can live with that. I can safely say I'm okay with that one. So we've got a bit of a slow one up the front, but it's not one of ours. It's a guy and his wife on an older bike and a sidecar out for a Saturday morning ride, which is, yeah, a bit of fun, rather nice. Get a bit of a view of him. Probably just see him up there in front, right up there in front of that four-wheel drive. Just going through this little place here called Peak Crossing. Just open up my lid a little bit of air in the 60 zone. So there's lots of little towns that we'll be going through in this area. Just well populated. I'm not sure what they started out as. Probably going to say that there was probably mining or farming, something here. There's a lot of coal mining early days in this area, so there might have been a bit of coal mining going on. But, yeah, lots of little towns in this Scenic Rim area. Nice spot. But, hopefully we've got a good view there backwards of all of our peeps of my camera. That's the whole idea of putting that camera up in front of me. But we'll see how we go. Get a bit closer to these guys. Okay. Now periscope, get a bit of Gary. That noise coming out of Gary is going to be pretty nasty. It's got that little hot dog exhaust, as they used to call them in the days. Got a bit of noise coming out of it. And it'll be 990. Up periscope on that windscreen at 100 km an hour. Good to go. Those hills, aren't they beautiful? That's magic over there. That's beautiful. That little B&B there with the all the little houses the same. B&B. Look at this peak, nice. Beautiful there, you can just look straight up at the peak of the mountains. So we're cruising along here. I'm sort of sitting back off the group here a bit, and that's simply because what I'm doing is making sure that I can see the people that are behind. Every so often I catch a glimpse of the person behind me's headlights. That's all I need, just to make sure that I haven't lost them. So yeah, catch a glimpse of the guy in front, catch a glimpse of the headlights behind, and as Jared said, that should mean that at some stage we should all slow and let that gap close up, but ideally we'll sit on the designated speed limit, which is what most of us have been doing. Big rocky outcrops everywhere in the Scenic Rim, just amazing, which is why it's got that name, Scenic Rim. It's just a big semicircle of these big rocky hills like that one over there in the distance. Just magic. Right again, back up to the speed limit. Yip-yah. Great roads. Just perfect road. Just not straight, not too bendy. Kellogg's, just right. While we're all waiting here at this roadworks traffic lights, that's the sort of view that you get of that just beautiful Scenic Rim area. It's just fantastic. Magic stuff. There we go. Gonna up periscope that way. Should get the guys behind. Love the views up here. How good is this? There's just magnificent views. Keep left in a kilometre and a half, righto. According to my GPS. It's beautiful there. Sorry, Gary. Just trying to just apologising to Gary for not being up closer to him, but it's yeah, I'm trying to take that all in so I'm not right up his backside. That's pretty damn special. We're just heading down into to Boona at the moment from the northern side of it. What a fantastic view you get from up here. That is pretty damn beautiful. So this is the lovely town of Boona. So we're taking the Mount Alford road here, so we're going right. It's a bit of a sweeper right, so we're just making sure that everyone knows we're going right. I know, it's a fair income right. Ride your own bike, people. Ride your own bike. Whoa. Yeah, so we've come through Muggera and we're heading now to Mount Alford. Mount Alford is quite a nice little ride. But probably what it's most famous for is it has a brewery here called the Scenic Rim Brewery. Now we've been here before as a group. And it's a great feed, great atmosphere, just a really nice place to come for a ride for lunch. We're heading elsewhere today, but that is a good option if ever you want to come down this way. You've got to book. If you don't book in advance, you will not get a seat. It's that popular. Like in the middle of nowhere, but by jeeps, it gets some people to it. I remember this bit of road now. It's twisty and bendy and rough. But yeah, we'll get some pickies as we go past the Mount Alford Brewery. Have a peek at the big rock just sitting up out there on the right hand side out to this direction here. Just beautiful. And, farmlands and then some more of those volcanic ranges around the place. Just amazing. Just beautiful place. We're coming up on Mount Alford now, so I'll leave the camera rolling and cut little bits in and out as I need it. That is beautiful, just beautiful. Yeah, Gary up ahead's probably wondering, where on earth's he gone? Just waiting for the group behind Gary. Pelican! G'day mate. That's just gold. It's a fair way inland here, but still get pelicans because they'll head for dams and waterways. There's fish here as well as at the sea. Just up here on the right, you can see the back of it there. That's the the brewery, the Scenic Rim brewery. Yes, that's it just there with the craft beer. Scenic Rim brewery. Beautiful little spot. They're all set up, ready to go for lunch. What are we? We're only about 9:30, aren't we? Oh, 10 o'clock. Yeah. Oops, where'd you go, Gary? I've lost you. Have a look at that. That's just beautiful road. Just magic. Nice bit of road, Jared. Good choices. Whoa. Bit rough, but beautiful scenery. Hey, this is part of being on a Spyder, the beautiful scenery, good people, just fantastic. So this is heading from Mount Alford to Rathdowney, so it should be fairly windy through here most of the way. We'll have give way on little single lane bridges like this. It's fairly narrow road, so we'll just take the time through it. Should be fine. We'll find our way. Just absolutely stunning road. What a view you get of that. Try and keep it on the road if I can. We're getting right into the hills now, which is what we get with Rathdowney. It's a fairly hilly little spot, Rathdowney. So we'll get up into the hills. For those thinking to themselves watching that, oh, you must be pretty slow, you're not keeping up with the guy in front. It's not me keeping up with the guy in front, it's me looking after the person behind, making sure that I can keep an eye on their headlights as we get round. So I know they're not an experienced rider, so they want to take their time, that's fine, and we will look after them. That is our role as part of the group. Yeah, have fun. At the same time, first priority, look after each other. That's what we're doing there. Gosh, I'm just amazed at how stunning this is. Give the thumbs up there that we're heading. We're good. Your brake's working well. That's good. I've been through here before with Gerard, I think. Ooh. Big roo up there in the paddock. It's right on the edge of the road. They've got a bad habit, roos are just coming straight back at you. So that was a good pickup. Mind you, he's sitting in the middle of the road, so he wasn't hard to spot. Let's see if I can get it, because you don't see kangaroos on many of my rides. But yeah, I want to get hold of this one. He is a big boy. See if there he is in the paddock there. He's just trying to jump the fence. He's got over it. Yeah, he's over the fence. He's off. There he goes. Go, big fella. Get to freedom. He's a big boy. You want to hit him, do a bit of damage? Yeah. Commonly known as Australia as furry grasshoppers. You don't want to hit one of them, mate. Yeah, they are big and they are hard. The dam off there to the right called Maroon Dam now. I've never been to Maroon Dam. It's apparently fairly big. Someone was telling me once that they do rowing and things like that for the Olympics. They train there, so yeah, that'd be interesting stuff. Just realised I've now got a 4-wheel drive between me and the group, so I am on my own reading maps, trying to find my way, but that's okay. I know the map, I know where I'm going, making sure that I keep an eye every so often on my colleague behind there. I'll get through the twisty bendies and then I'll slow up again and wait for them. This is nice. Good choice of roads, Jared. Good choice of roads. Oops, hello, old mate was coming down for a swoop. Went, oh, car. So you've got to be careful you don't run over crows, because motorcycles will get crows. They'll kill them. Because motorcycles can warn each other, crows can warn each other when it comes to a car, but not for a motorcycle, because they can go, car! But they can't go, motorcycle! Yep, there's your dad joke for the day. We've done a bad one at that. That's dad with a D, not dad with a B. Oh, this is nice. Look at this down in this little farming area down here in the bottom. Oh, this is cold. Beautiful green fields and the cows. Oh, it's just beautiful. Hey, that's what you want. Get yourself a Spyder and just enjoy life. Be happy and smile. Down a little township here. What's this called? Maroon, is it? Or just Rathdowney? But, right at the base of this big rocky hill, you see there on the right. It's good, I get to stop. Wait for Esther. I can get some nice pictures. It's good. This is nice. This is Maroon. Old mate and his bike out for a ride. Hey buddy, it's that time. Esther's catching up. So this is the township of Maroon. Or Maroon, if you're a Queensland Rugby League supporter, because they're the Maroons, which is a colour, but this is called Maroon. That's why the dam's here at Maroon. Yeah, it's a real farming country down through here. Lots of green, lots of grass and creeks and whatnot. Yeah, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Their motorbikes, now they're not moving over. Bloody Harley riders. Got plenty of room there. And he rides in the middle of the road. Fair income. Anyway, that's their car. Nice work. We just passed a massive big group of Harleys. I didn't get any of them on screen. There's a woman that was on the back of the group. She's got the camera up, she's waving it round, and I'm thinking to myself, oh gee, imagine if you just had that mounted onto something, I don't know, like your chin. Would have been so much easier, but anyway, she was taking lots of camera work for the group. It was a pretty big group, would have been close to 50 odd, which makes our group of 8 look pretty small. But yeah, it's a fair through vehicles, probably more cars than we've seen just about all day through this skinny little patch here, but we'll get there. Very pretty through here. So we're almost to Rathdowney. I think we're about 8 kilometres out of Rathdowney. So yeah, very pretty little area. But yeah, it's been a beautiful ride so far, and so this is the Scenic Rim in the back of Queensland, just south of Brisbane. Sort of a bit of an odd direction you can take out of Brisbane, come down through Ipswich, out through Boona, Rathdowney, and then come in the back way to, if you wanted to, come in the back way to the Gold Coast through Coralban. It's a beautiful spot, absolutely beautiful. Definitely worth the ride. So, yep, the Scenic Rim, and it is a beautiful part of the world. Alright, so we made it to Rathdowney, finally caught up with the rest of the group. They waited for us. They've been there a little while, I think, that we got there. We've now got Barry up the front. He's headed for the Toot, which I think might be up here on the right, given that he's got the brake lights going on the thing. Maybe it's up to the left. Up to the left. Up to the left for stopping. Magic. Oh yeah, there we are. Man, oh man. Park up here behind Barry. I made it! So it always happens, you get a car that comes along. Alrighty, so that was Rathdowney. We are now heading for Kalbar, which should be really nice. Yeah, we're good. Been a beautiful morning so far. It's starting to warm up a bit now, but yeah, not too bad. Oh, just a bit of rough road here, coming out of Rathdowney. Just a beautiful part of the world, the Scenic Rim. Got a bit of footage there of Esther. Well, I just want to change positions. Let her roll up behind Gary. A bit of footage of the Ryker on the road. So that's what a Ryker looks like sitting on the road. Not that dissimilar to a Spyder, really. Just a little bit lower, a little bit smaller. But pretty much a Spyder, but just different. So I've got Dom right behind me. I've gone into position number 6. So we've left Rathdowney and we're heading for Kalbar. And it says we'll be there at 20 past 11, so we've only got about 15 minutes down the road here and we should be there. Just need to take a real close eye here on Esther to make sure that I'm just not running into the back of her because she's prone to the hard brake all of a sudden. Helicopter, someone's taken a touristy ride out here to the left. Someone coming in on a helicopter, it's a bit nice. That's the way to start. Rock and roll it, mate. Lean to the left. Just lean to the left. That's the way. Throttle on. Gosh, it's been, look at that. Might have a steak for lunch after seeing that. These little shits burning cars. Got a terrible problem around South East Queensland, whole of Australia at the moment. Young kids stealing cars, going for joyrides and then torching them. It's just, yeah, crazy stuff. At any rate, there's another different bit of road again. This looks starting to get a little bit tropical going up in here. Come out of that farmland, turn left and come back in. If I can get a screen print of a map to sort of show what we did. It's pretty interesting when you see the screen print. We basically come round the big hills. The big hills are now over on our left. They're going to be on our left compared to when we were coming along, where they were all on the left coming down. We've gone round them, going back up the other side. This is a bit of a valley because it's known as the Coralban Valley. Horse country, see in here, a few horse studs. A bit of that's race horses too, so there's a bit of money in those. Another fun fact about Australia is that per capita we gamble more money a year than any other country in the world. Go us. I think we're just behind the Germans in the amount of beer that we drink. Go us. So, what a terrible country that we are of people. Drunkards and gamblers. With no active volcanoes. Come on, Est, keep up, mate. So you don't... Oh, got him. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Dom. Sorry to me and sorry to Dom. And sorry to Dell's butt. We had a couple of those nasty ruts in the road back there that, yeah, they bottomed out one. Dell said that she felt like she'd been, yeah, violated on the backside. They must have hit it pretty hard. Good fun. Now, if you look on the left there, and you think, well, what? That's a bit of road over there. What's that do? That's actually a landing strip for light aircraft. For the resort. Has been there for a long time. I've been here when there's been an aircraft takeoff. But yeah, that's the landing strip for the resort. Yeah, the Billabong Cafe. Doesn't get any more Australian than the Billabong Cafe. Yeah, you okay, tree? Nice. Well, this is very swanky. That's Esther's Ryker. Look at that, pink boots, pink bits. That looks a treat, that thing. That's us.